This month, probes from the UAE, China, and the United States arrived at Mars. As more nations and private companies expand into the space sector, more opportunities for disputes arise. And Dubai International Financial Center wants to handle those disputes in a special court it plans to establish. More in this next report.
Space, the final legal frontier? The Dubai International Financial Center is boldly going where no court has gone before, creating a tribunal tailored to the space sector and commercial disputes that could arise.
More space exploration has started in the last few years, especially since the 1950s. This has been a major industry. And we thought that this is the perfect timing for such a court system to be established, a specialized area into space disputes. Such an important aspect as we're building the infrastructure that can support the space industry.
While once an exclusive club consisting of only a handful of ambitious nations capable of building the infrastructure needed to leave Earth orbit, over the past 2 decades that list has grown and expanded to the private sector as well. Just this month, probes from China, the United Arab Emirates, and the United States arrived at Mars. And with more traffic in the skies, also comes opportunity for friction. The establishment of the Outer Space Treaty in 1967 laid a basic legal framework of international space law, and several countries have signed bilateral or multilateral agreements to regulate space activities. But the DIFC sees an opportunity to create an innovative forum and legal dialogue to evolve alongside the space sector.
This is an initiative that has started through the Courts of the Future, an important think tank in partnership with the Dubai Future Foundation, where we bring great thought leaders and experts in the field of courts of the future, where we look at how new industries can impact the judicial system and how they need to be equipped and ready to handle such special disputes. Actually, since the launch of this initiative early February, we have received a massive number of interests and applications to be part of this group. And from there onwards, we will be looking at different projects such as the Space Guide. So with the Space Disputes Guide, we will be exploring unique scenarios of cases that might actually happen or disputes that might happen in space. And we will be as creative as possible, imagining disputes that can happen, say, in 50 years' time from today.
What kind of disputes does the court predict they could see?
For now, we are more looking into disputes that can relate to, let's say, collision of satellites in space, for example, damages, the liability that can occur in terms of such disputes. However, in the future, there will be much more interesting space disputes, such as, for example, having a hotel on Mars maybe, and a dispute arising out of that. So this will be a really exciting project.
But who has jurisdiction in a realm without borders?
Back in 2011, due to the command and basically demands of the community, it was decided that the court will be open to the world. So we ended up having an opt-in jurisdiction, which means that any parties that are involved in a commercial agreement can choose the DIFC court to be the forum.
And so, as humanity reaches for the stars, the law is ready to go with it. Jessie Satin, I-24 News.